We're gonna start lying on our sides, jumping right in today. Whichever side you wanna start with, coming all the way down. You can allow your head to rest on the mat, but I'm gonna prop mine up just so you can hear me. We're gonna get aligned before we start moving. So head, ribs, hips, feet, all in one line. You can take a peek and just check on that. And then knees are slightly ahead of you and you're giving me a tiny lift through the bottom side waist. So you're just imagining like both sides of your waist are long. We're just going to start with a lift of the top leg and a lower. Okay, starting off pretty gentle here. Just tapping in, starting that breath going. You lower and lift. Maybe you start to feel the outside of your waist and your hip and thigh light up here. And I want you to think that there's no change in your core as you lift the leg and lower it here. So that bottom side waist is staying lifted. That's an important piece. On this next one, let's hold. You're gonna point through the toe, kick outside, and then slide the knee back in to stack over the bottom leg. So you kick outside and stack. So I'm asking you to point through the toe so that you can really extend through the leg as you kick side, almost as if you're growing longer out of the toes. So it's not as important to kick high. I want you to think long, extending out. You'll get a contraction through your quad there, feeling the outside of the thigh. Give me two more. These ones build quick. You can always add ankle weights if you want to amp it up. Last one, holding here, you're going to tap the toe to the ground and then lift the leg. So you lower and lift. Notice no change in my core here or my spine, right? So that bottom side waist is staying lifted. If you take the leg too high, you start to dump into the waist, into the mat. We don't want that, okay? We want to keep the spine neutral. Just isolating through the outer thigh. For 2 and 1, you hold it here, bend the knee back in, and then you kick front, in and side. Bend in, front, like on a diagonal there, okay? You can bring it as far forward as you want, as long as you're not tucking under through the pelvis, so you're not rounding through the back, no change there. That'll just depend on your hamstring flexibility mostly. I'm feeling the side of my thigh. And out. Give me 2. And out. Last one, bend in, kick out, back, center, holding here. Last little bit, tiny circles of the leg, circling back. Okay, you've got 4 and 3, 2, 1. Lower down. You can roll onto your back for me if you'd like, and just cross the top leg over the bottom leg and pull yourself into this nice figure 4 stretch just to release it a little bit. That can get quite tense there. Take a deep breath in and out. And then we're going to come on up and flip on over to the other side. Okay? So we're coming on the other side, lying down. Again, you can drop the head. I'm gonna keep mine propped up. Everything in one long line, knees slightly ahead, lift the bottom side waist for me. Okay, you can always have the hand in front for a bit more stability. You lift the top leg and lower. So here the foot starts relaxed. You don't have to focus on that so much. Think of the outside of the thigh doing the lift here for you. You'll feel side bum as well. It's your glute med working for you, great for balance. A few more like this before we add on. We know it's coming. It's gonna build. 2. On this last one, you'll hold it up for me. You point through the toe. You reach long in line with the body. And then knee bends back in. Okay? Reaching long and in. So you just bring that knee to stack over the bottom supporting leg. And if you want to get a little bit of the outer thigh on the supporting leg, I want you to think of pressing the outside of your thigh into the mat. It's going to help you stabilize, but you're also going to get some work there. Okay, reaching long through the toes. Last one for me here. You reach long, you hold that extension. The toes drop towards the mat. You lift and lower. We're bringing the front ribs in. We have a tendency to splay out there. You lift and lower, feeling it all outside the thigh. Lift and lower. We're not lifting too high, right? I want you to think long instead of high. For 2, I'm feeling it now. Last one, we hold it up there. You're gonna bend the leg in and then you kick front diagonal. Bend and side in line with the body. Again, you can bring the top arm in front for a little more stability. And kick. Okay, so I want you to be engaging through the quad as well here as you kick side and front. And we're not tucking under as we kick the leg forward. Lots of things to think about. Give me one more here. Front and side. We're holding long. Tiny circles back. Feeling the entire outside of the thigh, helping you lift and circle the leg back all the way up into the bum. For 8 and 7, you've got 6, 5, 4, maybe you lift a little bit higher, a little bit longer. For 2 and 1. Bring it in. You can roll onto your back. We'll take that nice figure 4 stretch on this side. So top leg crosses over and you pull that shape in. Little stretch here. Take a deep breath in for me. And then release. Amazing.